Another question we get is about transfer students and how they impact our funding. Now remember, there's three main school funds, and about 10 years ago, the state legislature kind of changed how schools are funded for transfer students, and they allowed the money for the tuition support to follow the child. So remember that one. So we do get an ADM support per child, regardless of if they're a transfer student or a resident student of Mount Vernon. Now, it's true that those who live out of our district and their parents who may be paying property taxes will not pay into property tax funds for us. But we also need to recognize that many of them are paying a school referendum where they are living. I think the other thing that's really interesting is we don't have as many transfer students as people may think. For 3 years in a row, our transfer population has decreased, and I project it's going to decrease quite a bit more even next school year as we close McCordsville, Fortville, our middle school, and our preschool to new transfer families. That's a policy the board put into place in the spring of 2019 to allow us to control the flow of transfer students into our school district as our schools start to fill up. Here's a very interesting slide for you. We actually have the third largest net transfer students in the county, both in number and percentage. We actually have fewer net transfer students than Eastern Hancock. They have more than we do. Certainly we have less than Southern Hancock. Now, yes, we have a few more than Greenfield Central. And in this this chart basically represents the number of students who transfer out. Those are folks that live in our district that do not go to school in Mount Vernon, and that's well over 400 students. And then the blue represents those who transfer in, and again, that is going down each year and it's going to go down even further. And that is the net transfer students when you compare that to Southern Hancock, Eastern Hancock, and then of course Greenfield Central.